What's up?
Not too much. What about you?
Well, shit. I mean, to be fair, okay. It's been 1 week since people have heard from me. It's been like 6 months since people have heard from you on this pod. Not that long, but...
That's true.
What's up with me is that, like, I went to my personal trainer this week, and I went to the grocery store, and I found out they didn't have tofu at the grocery store near my personal trainer. But it's fine, because I'm not vegetarian. I just like eating tofu because it's easier to prepare with. So I just got some chicken,
tofu.
And it was fine. It's good. Tofu's good.
Nice. I should try it sometime. What's up with you? Not much. Just 6 months of nothing.
What have you been up to, though?
Helped friends move. I'm just trying to think of like how to put it concisely.
Mm-hmm.
Just doing stuff. Graduated college with a bachelor's and looking for a job. I guess that's a big thing.
That's a pretty big thing.
My life is like sparsely exciting.
You graduated.
I know, but it's like just 3 months looking for a job with nothing.
I mean, you gotta search.
I've been searching. That was a weird stutter.
Well, good.
It's not like I'm just sitting here like it's coming to me.
Like just chilling.
No.
You haven't just been chilling.
I mean, sometimes, but I am looking.
What was your bachelor's in?
Psychology.
Oh, cool. What are you looking for?
Things like counseling or copywriting, something with like behavioral or mental health.
Oh, nice. Huh.
Yeah.
It's dawning on me that I don't really know what copywriting is, because I would not have guessed you could do it with a psychology degree.
Like it's heavy in marketing, where you're kind of just like trying to think how to promote a product. And
so it is
that.
exactly what I think it is. It's writing copy.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, marketing does psychology brain.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out the way to make the synapses in the lizard brain fire optimally.
I'll be one of the good people that runs a Twitter account for a brand. I just come into a board meeting and I'm like, I just pull up a picture of Baby Nut and I shred it. Like, this is not how you do it.
The CEO at Beyblade is going to be really sad when you do that, because he's got his baby Beyblade all ready to push to market.
His baby blade?
His baby blade, thank you. So, I mean, there's one job you can probably cross off your list.
There we go.
Okay, if you were to market Beyblade for the hot new millennium, for the hot new generation, the hot new decade, what would you do? What would be the spin you'd put on Beyblade?
I would dress up Steve Buscemi as a spiky-haired anime protagonist.
Okay.
And he would be like, "How do you do, fellow kids?" And pulls out his backpack filled with Beyblades in a little stadium. And
he just has like the one shitty plastic stadium that we all know.
Mm-hmm. And as soon as he lets it rip, Coolio's Gangsta Paradise starts playing.
You're hired. This has been an interview. This entire podcast. Hi, welcome to Undercover Boss. This entire podcast has been me, the CEO of Beyblades Inc., trying to find a marketing. Wrap it up, everyone. We're done here.
Oh, thank God I got the position.
Everyone, it's your number one Spiral podcast. No, that's just kind of the name of the movie. That doesn't really work. It's your number one Snail Boy podcast.
Can't wait for the next snail Beyblade.
The Snailblade. I'm Sarah, and joining me this week is returning guest. It's JB.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
You were on the Monster House episode, if I remember correctly.
I was. That was a fun time.
That was. You may notice that my voice is a little shot. I was at a protest yesterday and I did a lot of shouting. They even let me hold the megaphone at one point.
Nice.
But at the risk of getting sorry to get hashtag political, but get out there and support the Wet'suwet'en. I'm sure there's something happening, that I'm not in Canada, but there was a protest that was done in solidarity, and I'd be surprised if you could not find movements like that around you, the audience.
Yeah.
Get out there, fight the power, all that good stuff. Been spending most of our lives living in it. Wait. But so yeah, sorry if my voice sounds like shit today, and if I crack like a squeaky voice teenager, don't at me or own me. I've already owned myself just by doing this podcast.
Oh, you're fine.
So it's fear baiting. I still don't remember how to do this podcast.
That's okay.
Fucking upcoming horror movies. There's nothing really that I can think there. Oh, The Boy 2 is coming out. Do you remember The Boy?
Was that the one with the doll?
Yeah.
Oh, I liked that one.
Yeah, they're making a sequel.
Oh, that's cool.
I never saw The Boy. I feel like public opinion on it has turned in a pretty positive light ever since that movie came out. Like, that movie was a big joke when it came out, but I feel like more and more I hear people, recommend it in earnest.
It's fine. It's good for, a PG-13 horror movie, which is kind of rare.
I've heard it's not something, mind-blowing, but it is some, fun. It is, a fun horror movie.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of how I felt about Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark as well. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which is another PG-13 horror movie, which I like seeing, so, somewhat younger people can go into watching those.
Yeah, right? So much horror starts at 18.
Yeah.
And no one has ever watched a horror movie when they have not been of legal age to do so.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from watching it, but it's for, say, theaters. It's
right. Sorry, that wasn't me trying to dig at you. That was just
no.
But yeah. No, I do get that. I may have been more amenable to the concept of horror movies if there were good PG-13 ones around me, just because the R-rated ones scared me, and I was also a real stickler for rules.
That makes sense.
So if it said, "Hey, don't come in here unless you're 18," I was like, "Okay, I will stay home."
No, I was kind of like that too as a youngin'.
Yeah, but I was also just a big pansy, and probably would not be able to handle even a PG-13 horror movie. I say that, but there are I have some movies that I watched before I was a horror person. I don't know how I got through The Thing. That movie scared the shit out of me. When I watched that movie when I was 15, and I was I didn't watch anything else horror wise. The only other thing I'd done is I'd played through Resident Evil 4. And I cannot believe I got through that movie. That movie still scares me to this day.
I have a weird one where as a kid I was really scared of I think Tom Cruise was in it, War of the Worlds.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. You're not the first one to say that.
I mean, the last bit with the tripods is pretty freaky.
My the one that I hear a lot from around that time is Signs, the scene where the alien shows up in Signs. At the birthday party.
Remember Signs.
But the one that always scared me from that era was the trailer for the Kiefer Sutherland film Mirrors, where there is an alternate universe of mirror people, and they're trying to kill you.
Oh, that sounds scary.
Yeah, I literally was afraid of mirrors for the next 2 years of my life after seeing that trailer.
Understandable.
I'm not even kidding.
There's not upcoming horror movies that I'm keeping up with, but I know there's stuff that's out that interests me, like The Color Out of Space with Nicolas Cage.
Yes, I need to watch that.
God, there were some other ones. Fantasy Island's a weird one that caught my eye.
Fantasy Island?
Yeah, they made a horror movie based off the old TV show, and it came out the same day as Sonic.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. That Fantasy Island?
Yeah, The one where like
Oh, I'm thinking of something else. What was I'm thinking of Deplane, Boss Deplane.
no, that's the one.
That's Fantasy Island.
Yeah, that's Fantasy Island, and they made a horror movie based off of it this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you see,
What?
it's apparently not very good, but I'm just like, I want to know.
What? All right.
You've got to see the poster for it, though.
Is it the one with the island that says hashtag never coming home?
Yeah, and it looks like a screaming face.
Oh, I see that. It looks like the face is about to eat a plane. Here comes the airplane. I feel like there is a horror movie out now that I really want to see that is bothering me that I cannot remember. I mean, I do want to see Brahms: The Boy 2.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to see Color Out of Space. I want to see Underwater, the Kristen Stewart one where she's like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Oh, yeah, that one does look fun.
Mainly because I'm lesbian. Like, have you seen her in that movie?
I have. I guess Dr. Sleep is another one I want to watch.
Oh, yeah. I'd heard that was okay.
I heard it was good, except for, like, the ending, but, like, I'm still willing to see it.
Oh my god, The Grudge is coming out. I'm sorry that I'm, like, playing this I'm sorry I'm doing this in, like, real time, but, like...
No, you're fine.
Oh, The Grudge came out. Okay, I guess it just didn't make much of a hit.
Is it, like, an American-made, or...
Yeah, it's produced by Sam Raimi.
Oh. That's weird to me, but also...
I guess it didn't do very well.
Not particularly, as far as I'm seeing.
Okay, we'll get to the movie after this, but the plot is laid out in order as per the storylines, which is apparently in keeping with the original films, but I have never seen an original Grudge. I have only seen the Americanizations of the Grudge, which I don't think follow this thing. Speaking of original source works that are told in a non-chronological order, hey, it's Uzumaki.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's fair to say that the original is told in a non-chronological order. It's just less explicitly chronological than the film is.
Mm-hmm.
Because the manga, I read about half of it this morning between waking up and doing this podcast. The manga is a lot of like vignettes from the town that I can't remember, and I know it's not Kamurocho, which is the Yakuza town.
Kurozucho, that's it.
Kurozucho, yes, I was close.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the original reads a lot more like these vignettes from all over town, as opposed to this. Like, the first 3 chapters are definitely, like, explicitly sequential, but it's a lot more, short story-esque. It's Junji Ito. It's a short story, but
You're like half of Uzumaki just in one day?
What's that?
You read half of, like, Uzumaki in one day?
Yeah.
You said 10. I'm impressed. I'm not usually that fast with manga.
Like the first half, I got up to the Black Lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Uzumaki is a lot more like visual escapes than it is like actual reading, and
that's true.
I've never been great at taking pictures in, so I probably am just zooming past things. But so Uzumaki film.
Yeah, that was a film that came out in 2000.
It was. If I hadn't, I had read I had read like the first 5 chapters of Uzumaki prior to watching this. If I hadn't read those, I might have a higher opinion of this, but it just feels so... Like, it doesn't end, really. It just kind of, like, farts its way across the finish line, which is kind of frustrating.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it has a real conclusion, and I will not spoil things, but, like... So one thing is that this movie was in production before the manga was finished.
Oh, Jesus, it was a Full Metal Alchemist 2003 situation.
It was. And, I mean, the manga was done when the movie came out, but it was like...
They had wrapped production before the manga ended.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not sure how far in it was, but... it did affect some things, and it felt like it just ended before it even got to the really interesting part of Uzumaki.
Because it told the first 3 chapters, which is it's the dad falling in love with the spiral, the dad dying for the spiral, and then the mom dying for the spiral.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of like did clip shows of like the first half of other chapters, and then like we got like some like post credit Jimmy Fungeldung went on to like go to business school, and this kid turned into a snail, and then don't you forget about it's playing over it all.
I love the whole manga, but the second half of it is when it gets into really interesting territory of just like the futility of it all, of how the spiral is affecting the town.
Right. It almost feels like a commentary on capitalism, and like I know I'm definitely like I feel like I'm definitely seeing what I want to see there, but like I finished Kentucky Route Zero recently, and it feels they're wildly different works, but they have a similar vibe to me in that they seem to be about like rot.
Mm-hmm.
And like the way that this town is just being deteriorated by this, like eaten away at by this spiral. The spiral.
You're really gonna like the second half of the manga.
What's that?
You're really gonna like the second half of the manga then.
Oh, excellent. But yeah, so the movie, like we said, it covers the first 3 parts, the first 3 chapters, and then some like bits and pieces of other chapters, and then just kind of, like I said, farts its way across the finish line.
I like how the manga does vignettes of different chapters being different stories, but I also kind of like how the movie does that, where it intersperses.
Yeah, it definitely makes it feel like these things are happening to Kyrie in real time, as opposed to just like these vignettes out of time that the original does. And like I don't think the manga is like worse for it. I just think it's like 2 different things, and I think it works I think it works well for this. Like I think it's like whereas Uzumaki feels a little like the original manga feels, at least thus far, feels a little bit more anthology-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Than the film does. I think the film manages to, for the first hour, I think the film actually does a pretty good job of like adapting that, because adapting an anthology thing is not very easy.
No,
like just a bunch of stories into a cogent thing. It's not easy. I think the movie does a pretty good job of it, but then it just kind of like loses the thread very severely in the last half hour.
Yeah, I was not aware going into it that movie, despite being based on horror and what I find to be a very effective horror manga, it is not very scary to me.
No, it's not. They kind of strip a lot of the upsetting imagery away, or like do we see Dead Spiral Dad in this? Because I don't remember seeing Dead Spiral Dad.
We don't see like either of the very iconic images from the manga like that, or
like the girl
with the eye.
Yep, the girl with the eye. Yep, she's not even in this movie. Like we get the girl with the hair, which I like. I like that chapter. It's a fun chapter.
I like that chapter a lot too.
Yeah,
I did like the image of her at the end.
Yeah,
like, on the pole. That was pretty scary.
Yeah. Oh, but so this anime starts with Kirie Goshima being like, oh shit, I'm gonna be late to meet my boyfriend, Shuichi. And then some motherfucker comes out and is like, hey, I'm scaring you, spooked him, haha, spaghetti, got him. He literally says, you mad? Per the translation I watched, or the subtitle of the track that I had.
That's not what I got.
That's what?
That's not what I got in my subtitles, but...
What did he say in yours? Because he definitely said, you mad? In mine.
I don't remember. It just was like...
You would have remembered if it was you mad?
I would have remembered it.
And, like, man, this kid doesn't go anywhere either, right? Like, because in the manga, he's, like, he fucking dies by... He does die by getting hit by a car, but we don't get the thing of him, like, becoming a jack-in-the-box corpse.
No. I do kind of like, I don't remember if the manga did it, but I like the windshield has a spiral in the cracks.
Let me grab the book so I have it as a reference. Got reference right here, hold on. I got that hardcover.
I also have that one.
It's a good book.
It is very good.
Yeah, it's not there on in the original.
That is a movie original image, and I kind of dug it. It's like the front windshield has a spiral and it's cracks, and I'm like, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Did he even say the iconic line in the movie? My love for you will stop this car.
No, he didn't. He I think just kind of ran into it.
He just said you can't do this shit on concrete, and then got wrapped around a tire.
He's like, spare coochie? No, okay.
Please, Miss Curie, please, just a bit of spare coochie.
Spare coochie.
Oh.
God, what else was there? This definitely felt like a movie made in 2000 with a lot of its visuals and its acting.
It felt like someone just watched The Matrix and was like, this is how all movies need to look.
It had some weird camera angles, especially at the start.
The weird camera angles, I don't mind.
No, I didn't mind it. It just was really weird.
This movie is so hard to see.
It is.
Like, there's like a minute-long scene where, like, the camera doesn't move and it's just, like, something happening in the dark with, like, no words or anything. And, like, I literally don't know what that scene was.
That was just her looking for Shuichi's dad.
Okay, that makes sense. Like, contextual, like, based on context clues, that's about what I assumed as well. But it was just, like, visually impossible. It looked like... It looked... Some of the scenes just kind of looked like security camera footage of raccoons, like extremely green, and just blasted with light. Like, it's just so weird to me how much worse the back half of this movie is than the front half. Because I think this movie starts really strong. Like, it is a very, for the first half of it, because it's split into like 4 acts. Like, the first 2 acts, I think, are genuinely really good adaptations of the first handful of chapters from Uzumaki. But sorry, we should get more into it. So the guy, the kid is like, "Hey, you mad?" And I don't remember this kid's name, but in the manga, he's just called Jack in the Box a lot.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, be my girlfriend," and your boyfriend sucks shit. And she's like, no, thank you.
But he says that like around him too.
Yeah, Shuichi is there, which is different than in the manga where Jack in the Box is just like, "Who's your boyfriend?" That Shuichi kid. He fucking sucks shit. Hold on, let me reference material. Here we go. Forget about him. He's a drag. I want to have a pretty girl like you as my girlfriend and impress everyone. Surprise them, you know?
I feel like that is ripped straight into the movie as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but he just says that shit in front of Shuichi.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why he turned into Sonic there for a minute, but he's Sonic.
He's Sonic.
Hey, gotta go, boing.
Hey, there's spirals when I'm running.
Sonic does summon a spring in Smash Bros.
He does. And then everyone succumbs to the spiral.
Yeah. That'd be pretty funny if all of Smash Bros. Just succumbed to the spiral. Bayonetta's probably already got that shit fucked up.
She just harnesses it. She uses it.
She uses the spiral, yeah. She is more powerful than the spiral.
Mm-hmm. It covers, like, what it does pretty well. Like, what you said, especially the first half.
Mm-hmm.
I liked some things they brought to it, like the visual I brought up of the girl with the hair or the windshield. I also liked that one photo sequence that's kind of like different shutterings of a camera for the flashback of Kirie and Shuichi as a kid.
Oh yeah, that was neat.
It was cute.
Yeah, I did like to experience it. But so Kyrie is trying to get to school, but she spies Shuichi's dad filming a snail. I don't know why it was. I don't know what the addition of this camera was, because in the original, I'm going to be saying in the books a lot because I literally just read the first half of it this morning.
Mm-hmm.
But in the books,
just staring at it.
Yeah, he's just staring at it. There's no camera. There's no tape footage that's reviewed later. It's just he's just kind of staring at it. And Kiryu goes to Shuichi later and is like, hey, your dad was starting to spiral. And Shuichi's just like, yeah.
Those fucking spirals.
This fucking town.
The
I
horn
do
gives me a headache, even though that didn't happen in the movie.
I do want like an Uzumaki themed like pop punk band that's just about Shuichi wanting to get out of this fucking town.
This town doesn't get me.
This fucking town is full of spirals all over.
Oh god, that would be something.
Listen,
this
hey,
is my Uzumaki tribute band.
If you're a pop punk outfit, get at us. I provide vocals. I am very cheap.
I also provide vocals. It makes me think of this one joke from a stream I like, Vine Sauce, and it was like a joke of different Ringos, and they're like, I'm Ringo, I play the drums. I'm Ringo, I play the drums. And he's like, this band is just 4 drummers.
Oh god, I'd love to hear that though. Okay, let's see if I can name 4 drummers. You just put Ringo Starr, Neil Peart, Keith Moon, and Matt Tong in a room together. Yes, I got there based on I had to pull an extremely niche one at the end, but I did get there.
You did it.
I'm so proud of me.
I'm very impressed.
I would not have been able to get Neil Peart if he had not died recently. R.I.P.D. R.I.P.D. Mr. Peart.
Why are we bringing the RIPD into this?
It's another podcast I listen to. They say
No, I
that
get
instead of
it.
RIP. I don't know why.
That's okay.
We Hate Movies is a good podcast. But there's a really funny visual gag here where they just zoom in on a poster that says "Wanted, Junji Ito."
I loved that a lot. It was so very dumb, funny. But it got me.
Yeah, it broke the fourth wall, but I'll take it. It's fine.
Depending on the version you got, you see a panel of that face he makes in the drawn part of the poster.
Oh yeah, where can I find that?
There's bonus chapters at the end of Junji Ito talking about his process with making Uzumaki. And just how much he looked into different spiral imagery. Yeah,
there is that at the back here.
Yeah.
God, this hardcover is sexy.
It is.
Like, if you haven't read Uzumaki, and I haven't completed it, so I guess I am so guilty of this, like, you can buy this hardcover for, like, $20, and it's, like, it's the compendium. It's got everything. It's really good. Like,
yeah, I found it at a record store for, like, $12, and I'm like,
Head over to Barnes & Noble, pick that shit up.
It is absolutely worth it.
So, I don't really remember. The next thing I remember happening is the kid beefing it off the spiral staircase.
Oh, yeah. He had a very weird scream when he fell.
Yeah, the spiral staircase was an addition to the movie that I really liked. It was another thing like that car thing where in the original the kid just fucking beefs it, and I don't think he, I don't believe that he, is at the bottom of a spiral staircase.
No. God. I remember another thing I thought was kind of funny with it, along with that scream, was later on that one catty girl in the bathroom. She like snuffs out her cigarette and there's a tiny explosion.
Oh yeah.
And that was really
funny.
Excuse me.
I was really stoned, and I was not. I thought I had seen something wrong.
No, that was the movie. I'm just like, that was not needed, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. In the manga, the kid just falls off the school balcony,
That's right.
like into the courtyard, not into the spiral staircase.
I think that brings it into the spiral theme a little bit better.
Yeah, it does. His teeth are all just kind of fucked up, and the school just kind of lets it keep going.
Yeah.
Like, the manga definitely plays fast and loose with, like, timelines, but there's always, well, it depends, actually, because you'll see, like, a couple of days later in a text box, but, like, this movie makes no indication to show that any time has passed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was kind of weird with that, yeah.
But it looked cool as fuck. The shot from above of the corpse at the bottom of the spiral staircase with those students peeking their heads out to see the kid.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then Shuichi is like just... Oh, no, sorry. They let school keep happening. The cool girl puts out her cigarette and says something to the effect of, "There's no point in living if I'm not noticed," which is like huge queen shit only. Please dial 1-800 Queen-Shit to be connected to this character. And she's the one who has the hair later, who has big hair. But that's for later.
I don't think in the manga there was any hair girl that looked like that, but...
There totally was.
With the glasses and everything?
Did she? I don't think she had glasses.
Uzumaki hair girl. I just
She
typed
definitely
Uzumaki
had a beret though. Like the
Okay.
girl with the hair had a beret. It's that girl. She just doesn't have glasses.
That makes sense.
She's got like the big black hair that's expands into spirals in the school. There's no cool hair showdown between her and Kyrie. She's the only one who gets the hair problem.
I kind of wanted that.
Mainly because short hair Kyrie is so fucking cute. Because
True.
She gets infected by the spiral in her hair, and in order to save her, Shuichi has to cut off all of her long, luscious locks. And he just leaves her with extremely short hair, like very, very gay Kyrie, and I love to see it.
I like that chapter a lot too.
Yeah, but so Shuichi and Kyrie are like sitting in the park, and they're just like, "Damn, these spirals, bro, fucked up." And the Jack in the Box kid is just like clawing on the he's just doing like on like a pole near them, just kind of like half out of frame, like standing half obscured by it.
That was a really weird bit.
Yeah, he again not in the manga.
No,
but so we haven't really talked about like the big major plot stuff. We've just been talking about the smaller stuff because some of the major plot stuff that's happened so far is that the Shuichi's dad, who we mentioned previously, is just going fucking cuckoo for spiral puffs.
He asks for a spiral pot or whatever.
Yeah,
from
he asked Kyrie's dad, who was a ceramics worker, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the exact term for it. To make him a pot with some cool spirals in it.
He's like, yes, pottery, the true art of the spiral and nothing else.
Yep. Oh God, we don't even get Kyrie's dad's fucked up pottery in this movie, do we?
No, we did it at the very end.
Oh, that's right. We did. That's right at the very end. Yes, okay.
I liked how it looked in the movie. It was cool seeing that in like a physical form.
Yeah. Because those shapes just seem so untenable. Like, I don't even know how you would, like, manufacture that.
It was cool.
Yeah. But Shuichi's dad is like, "Hey, I fucking love Spiral," and he's like, he eats all of the, what is it, Spiral? It's a thing that goes in miso soup. It's like,
God, what is it? Like,
pulling up the reference book. Here we go. Spiral patterned fish cakes. He eats all of them, and then and this is another really good addition to the thing, I think, to the anime, because the original manga is just like a flashback of like, yeah, he was really mad that mom made miso without the spiral fish cakes, but in the movie he like eats all of them, and then is like, how am I expected to eat my miso soup without any spiral patterned fish cakes?
How am I gonna eat this pizza without something to drink?
But then he spins the pizza into a spiral and looks at it and is like, yes. Man, you can make a fucked up spiral with a pizza if you just drag that cheese all over.
Oh, God. A spiral of cheese, a spiral of sauce.
The leaning spiral of cheese.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Shuichi's dad just goes AWOL about spirals. He loves them.
Yeah, and then he does a cool skateboarding trick and wins his son's love.
And he saves the rec center.
Well, yeah, I was going down the extremely goofy. Did extremely goofy movie save a rec center or just like?
No, it was just for his son's love.
Much like everything in his life, Goofy did it all for Max's love.
So, the spiral, huh?
That was Hank Hill doing a Goofy impression.
I lost my Goofy.
You found your Hank, though.
I did find my Hank.
You gotta like get into it with a yasha first of all. Like it's the same. It's the same way
banjo?
that like I can do a Mickey Mouse for like 0.2 seconds after I yaha.
Mm-hmm. I sell spiral and spiral accessories.
So in addition to Shuichi's dad going apeshit, Kirie's dad is like, today I will get clay out of the pond where all of the people's, because everyone in this town, when they're cremated, they turn into spiral ashes, and then the ashes are deposited in a pond, which is right next to Kirie's house, and Kirie's dad is like, today I will eat at getting clay from the dead people pond.
I'm gonna get that dead people clay.
SMH, all that just for a bit of clay. all this for one single
clay.
drop of clay.
God.
But so yeah, he does that. But then we go back to the school because we have to meet a new kid who is slimy. He comes to school and he is all rained on, and the teacher's like, "You're always fucking late, and you only come to school on rainy days." And people are like, "Ha! It's because he's a snail." And then they trip him, and he, like, spooges on their face. Like, he just, like, kind of expels snail juice from his body.
Yeah, that was gross.
Yeah.
And then they see the lump on his back. It's like, oh, you're growing. There's a spiral on your back. And then Shuichi's like, what?
What? And then the next time we see him, he is just full-on snail boy on the side of the building, and
he becomes a Sneeple.
That's kind of where they leave him, right? Like, as far as that, like, they don't have the whole thing with like him and the bully both being snails, and
no, not really.
They were in love. Palisades.
I wrote notes as I was watching the movie, and the first one I wrote was Sneeple still freak me out a lot, and then the scene where they're on the building came up, and then I just wrote in all caps, the snail people in the end freak me out.
They do.
It's always creepy, but in that movie especially, just seeing CG Sneeple, I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah. And then eventually, Shuichi's dad twists himself into a spiral. We don't see it.
No, we don't.
Which feels wild to do. Like, if I made, like, that feels like if I made an adaptation of Enigma of Amigara Fault and did not do this is my hole, it was made for me scene.
Yeah, really.
Like, the scene, the panel of the dad just a spiral in the fucking, whatever the hell that wooden thing is that they find him in. It's so upsetting.
Mm-hmm. But in this one, he goes into, like, a washer.
Yeah!
And the most we get is him filming himself like, "Ooh, I'm going in. I love the spiral."
Hey, boo-boo!
Check this out. And he contorts. Yogi, no.
Yogi, no!
Not the spiral.
Hey, boo-boo, the spiral is in my life. It's all I live and breathe by the spiral. Hey, boo-boo.
Oh God, I gotta get Ranger Smith here. Now, what seems to be the... Oh, jeez.
Hey, Ranger Smith, I am an affront to God.
That's it, I'm done. Oh.
Hey, boo-boo, join me in the spiral. Like, it's the exact same thing as that I brought up about Mickey Mouse, is that I have to start every line of my Yogi impression with a boo-boo, or else I just lose it entirely.
That's fair.
I can do a decent droopy dog, but I have to start it with, oh, mother.
I become a victim of the spiral. Look at my wrinkles.
Gotta go. Exit. Stage spiral. What other Hanna-Barbera properties do
I'm
you
just
know?
ruining every cartoon
Do you have a Jabberjaw impression that's particularly on point?
I'm gonna. I don't remember how he sounds other than his.
Scoob.
That's really his voice. Oh wait, no, you're just doing Shaggy.
I'm doing Scoob.
Rivals.
You said it, Scoob. Rivals.
Oh god, I'm picturing an Uzumaki, but with the mystery gang.
God, have they seriously never done the mystery gang meets Junji Ito?
It's the next new Scooby-Doo movie.
Scooby-Doo, Junji Ito. I gotta look this up. I gotta make sure this never happened. Man, that never happened.
I'm just picturing, like, those... You remember the new Scooby-Doo movies where it's, like, a different guest every episode?
Yeah. That's what
Batman and the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
But instead of those, like, flash, like, sequences with, like, Don Knotts, it's just the Junji Ito from the poster.
That'd be really good.
I want to make that later.
God, this is the thing I bring up every time anyone brings up Don Knotts. But did you know that Don Knotts' last movie was an Air Buddies film? Like, he died. He did an Air Buddies film, and then he died.
Holy shit.
It's a terrible way to go.
Oh.
Yeah, he was the Air Buddies 2006 as Sniffer (parentheses voice semicolon final film role).
I like that where it's like parentheses colon.
The parentheses. This was his last movie. You either die the hero or live long enough to see yourself doing the Dunkachino commercial from Jack in Jail.
Oh my god.
You remember that shit?
I do.
You remember when people thought that was a real thing for like 12 hours?
I don't remember that.
Maybe that was just my specific like side of Tumblr, but people thought that was like a real thing that Al Pacino had sold out for.
Oh my god.
I watched that video clip like 12 times in the last couple of weeks. It's so fucking stupid.
God, now I'm just putting it up for later.
Yeah, same. YouTube. Okay, just add to bookmarks. Dunkachino.
God, yeah, I'm remembering this. I'm looking at like when you hover over it and it plays the clip, and I'm like, this does not look like a commercial. How did people believe it?
2012, when was this? 2013 was a different time.
You're right.
Oh god. I don't really remember how this movie ends. Well, no, sorry. Shuichi's dad tosses himself in the laundry, decides to get himself all nice and so fresh and so clean. And then Shuichi's mom is really upset about it, so she like cuts all of the spirals off of her, including like her hair and her fingertips because of the fingerprint spiral.
Yeah, I hate that. I just always am like,
And then she sees a chart of her cochlear fucking the thing in your ear that's got a spiral in it. It looks like a snail a little bit.
I like in the manga how the doctor gets rid of it.
Yeah. Whereas in the manga the doctor gets rid of it, and Shuichi's mom is like visited by the ghost of Shuichi's dad, who manifests in her IV. And is like, there is a spiral in your ear. You have to cut it out. And then she like jams some scissors into her ear and is like, this'll do it. And then she dies.
I remember reading that and I was like, oh man, I hope they don't show it. And they cut it away. And I'm like, that might be worse. Like, just to scare me. I'm like, Now
you have it in your head of what that looks like.
Mm-hmm. One thing in the movie that's only in the movie is there's some detective guy that's investigating like how Shuichi's dad dies and how his dad was looking into the history of the town, and I'm like, that's neat. That is a cool thing to add to the movie.
Yeah. There are some additions that this movie makes that I really respect, but it also is just like I mean, it's the Full Metal Alchemist 2003 thing. You just started too early.
I can't wait for Uzumaki Brotherhood.
God.
Which might be what the anime this year is going to be.
There's an anime coming out soon that is that, right? Like Uzumaki, it's all black and white, which I think is a really smart choice.
I think that's very cool.
I don't know any anime that's ever just done all black and white.
I think it's going to be just 4 episodes. It's a mini series, which I'm very interested to see.
Yeah, okay.
And that's part of why I was like picking Uzumaki to see, because I read the manga recently and I'm hyped for the anime, and I'm like, hey, I wonder what this is like, and here we are.
It's like the back half hour of this movie is just like it feels a little bit gibberish to me. Like it's just like, okay, we did the first hour and now we're kind of out of manga to adapt, which is wild because it feels like they tried to adapt this manga after 4 chapters were out, and yet they don't even touch on like the 3rd chapter, which is the scar with the girl with the eyeball.
Yeah, I was surprised that was not touched at all.
It feels like there is just so much empty air in the back third of this movie that I'm just kind of left wondering why they didn't adapt other parts of because it's clear that they left stuff on the table, like I said, but they just the entire thing about the girl with the hair is just she shows up twice. She shows up once and says a line, and she shows up again and blows up a cigarette and says a line, and the next time we see her, she has big hair,
and she jumps a thing. I don't remember what it's called.
Turnstile.
I guess
like a
she
train
does acrobatics.
Thing?
Yeah.
Like as to get into a train station.
No, she's in the gym doing gymnastics.
Vault box.
Yes.
Okay, or not a pommel. Fucking. I can't remember the thing. I know the thing you're talking about now too, but I cannot remember the name of it. It might just be a vault box.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, it just kind of, like I've said a lot of times, just kind of farts its way out.
It just suddenly ends with. Can I go into the ending?
Yeah, go for it.
It just suddenly ends with Kyrie and Shuichi looking for her dad in the shack with the pottery that I thought was cool, but it's they implied he shot himself, I think, looking down the barrel of a gun, being like, oh, spiral. And then Shuichi gets caught by the spiral and turns into a weird thing, and it just kind of ends with him getting Kyrie and the aftermath of some things.
Yeah.
And then it leads into the hurricane, which if they could have done it, I would have liked it if they did a second movie to do the second half, I guess, but they already killed the
everyone
characters
in
the second half.
Yeah.
There's a news crew that shows up in the second half of the manga, and they just killed them off at the end of the movie.
Yeah, the start of Uzumaki 2020 is gonna be like Kyrie wakes up and is like, wow, that was a really weird dream. Good thing that Shuichi's dad is still alive.
She looks out the window for spirals, and it's like, oh god, it did happen.
Oh no! But everyone is still alive around her.
Yeah.
It's like a long form. It's like a long form thing. You know how at the start of Final Destination movies, it always starts with one of the characters getting a premonition of what's to happen.
The start of what movies?
The Final Destinations.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be that. This entire movie was just a premonition of what's gonna happen, but Kyrie is powerless to stop it.
I've got to save him.
She can't.
No.
But she can try her best, though. That's why we'll tune in when coming 2020 to a theater near you. This is me announcing it. Uzumaki.
2.
Uzumaki. All right. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about for the movie before we go into recommendations? Or questions, actually. Questions, rather.
I kind of had everything I had written out for talking about done.
Yeah, me too. So we got a question from @WhatIsCosplay who asks, if y'all got slimed like the Ninja Turtles, how do you think you'd fit into the team as your newly anthro selves? So I guess this question is, if you got turned into your persona, how good would you be at being a Ninja Turtle?
That's what I assumed as well.
Okay. How do you think you would be as your persona as a Ninja Turtle? I would be bad. They seem fit.
Yeah, I'm also not fit.
They seem like cut. Maybe being my persona would make me want to work out though. So it's impossible to say.
It would be either that, or I would just be like, God, what's that one kid from Kim Possible who's like always on the computers and
Wade.
helping from the sides? Yes.
Oh God, that would be the fucking trip, like being the Wade for the Turtles.
I'm just like, I'm helping and never leaving the sewer.
Yeah, like April O'Neil does that out of necessity. Like she's good at her job, but at the same time, like April O'Neil barely knows her way around like Microsoft Excel. Like she's a very good reporter, but only does tech support because Splinter can't sit at a computer for more than 10 minutes at a time.
Do you know how to use the Microsoft Suite?
I'm a very fast learner. She also wants to know which of you and the Turtles is most likely to laugh.
God, I feel like it kind of depends on which version.
It's
like
me.
Which iteration?
It's me.
Oh, you just mean including yourself?
Yeah. So it's me, and then what turtle?
Me and Donatello, maybe.
Really? Yeah, I think Donatello is most likely to at least get the reference.
Mm-hmm. Mike, maybe.
Mikey might. So that's Uzumaki. I thought it was pretty good. I don't remember if we still do. I don't think. Do we still do ratings on this podcast? I genuinely don't remember if I stopped doing that. I think I did.
No matter what, just generally, I had a fun time with it. I think it's fine, but with some issues.
Yeah, I genuinely think like the back third is definitely like the price of admission you have to pay, because the first hour I think is pretty good. I like the first hour. The last half hour is not great, and it's kind of a drudge to sit through after the first hour. But I think I had a good time with it.
Yeah, so did I. And it was interesting to go back and discuss it.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna get into recommendations now.
Just whatever?
Yeah, it's whatever. I can go first if you need a second.
Sure.
So I mentioned it earlier. My recommendation this week is going to be Kentucky Route Zero. It finally reached its conclusion after 7 years. No, really more like 9 years in development, because they did the Kickstarter. They were gearing up for it was based off of a prototype from 2011. They did the Kickstarter in 2012, and then January of 2013, the first act of 5 came out.
Oh
and
my God.
It was supposed to be done by the end of the year. And the final act came out 2 weeks ago.
Wow. I've been hearing a lot about it. I've been interested in it.
I had only played the first hour or so of the first act when it came out, and then I set it aside because I was like, you know what, this is pretty good. I'm gonna come back to this when it's all done. So I have not been finishing each act and waiting upon the next with bated breath like I know a lot of people have. So I've not had time for it to sit with me. So I kind of just shotgunned it in the span of a week and a half. It is so fucking good. It is some of the most incredible writing I have ever experienced in a video game. I am not exaggerating here. It is just, every single time I felt like it was getting on the verge of just being extremely pretentious, it would say something that would just blow me absolutely out of the fucking water. The last act of it is one of the most tender video game experiences I've ever had. I know I use some of the same words to describe the Outer Wilds when I talked about it, but tender games are here. It is a game that is very much about capitalism. If you are feeling disenfranchised by the capitalistic system that we are all living in, which if you're not a billionaire, you probably are feeling that, I cannot recommend this game enough. It is I have referred to it as such prior, but to quote Austin Walker, it is a game about rot, and it is a game that is fucking wild how prescient that game was. For the acts, I was playing acts 2 and 3, which came out in 2014 and 2015, and it felt just germane to now. It is so fucking good. There is It's just incredible. It's so hard to describe. Like it's kind of like a point and click ish. Like people put it in the same category as the original Walking Dead game from 2012, which like was an apt ish comparison at the time. But obviously, Kentucky Route Zero has done a lot more with the medium. It's just phenomenal. I'm just thinking about it a lot. It's just kind of on my mind. It's really fucking good.
I'm gonna look into that.
What do you got?
My recommendation is an album called There Existed an Addiction to Blood, which is from the hip-hop group Clipping, which
ooh, nice.
Is the main guy, like the rapper, is Daveed Diggs, who you may know as like if you're familiar with Hamilton, he played Lafayette and Benjamin Franklin, and he's very good. This is a very interesting album that I listened to last year. That's like, they describe it as horrorcore, and it has a lot of themes of violence on African Americans in modern times, and it's just very interesting. There's a few tracks that are just kind of noise that might not be for everybody, but it has some very good stuff in it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, JB, thank you so much for coming back on the podcast.
Thank you for having me. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had a blast. Where can people find you if they want to find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Gemstone Jester and on YouTube at Gemstone Ghost. I will probably change that at some point to match with everything. And I have an art account on Twitter at GemJesterArts, where I'm starting to post more of my artwork there, just as a separate outlet. I do fan art sometimes, but develop a lot of my own projects and worlds through that.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It's good art. I didn't realize you had a separate Twitter for this.
Thank you, though.
I love your drawing of Aizawa from back in January.
Thank you.
I'm gonna retweet that one.
I love him.
All right, drop that thing a follow. So if you want to find me, I can be found on Twitter. Well, hold on. The podcast comes first. I need to log into the Patreon.
The podcast comes before me.
So if you want to find Fear Baiting, we can be found. We're on Twitter. That's our Gmail. We're on Patreon. Patreon.com/fearbaiting. I mentioned last week that I'm going to be getting some the intro and outro music up there from Seda. Still working on that. So if you want that, just $1, you'll get it. There'll be a tweet about it when it goes up if you want to just like hold on to your cash till then. That's all that's fair. Patreon.com/fearbaiting. $1 a month gets you all of that stuff. $5 gets you your name right on the podcast, as well as a brief message. $10 a month gets you all that stuff, and you get to make us watch a movie. So thank you very much to Michael Kaiser, Paul Moran, Kit Spindler, Paul Bechtel, and Ducky Aisha. We love you all so much. If you want to find me, I'm at... Wait, no, sorry, goddammit. Thank you very much to MattSpace.xyz and its owner NoiseCube.game. Thank you very much to Matt GameCube and his website NoiseSpace.xyz, where this and a bunch of other great podcasts are hosted. Podcasts such as The Wonder Years, which I do with editor of this podcast Blair and musician of this podcast Seda. We talk about Animorphs. We're only at about 10 episodes left. Get in there. I also do Henry Kissinger's Pokemon Going to Die, the leftism podcast made by, for, and of the Terminally Online. That's also on Noise Space. There's also a bunch of other great podcasts on Noise Space. I think City Girls Make Do. I know that's my... I was just on an episode of City Girls Make Do that came out today. It was a fucking blast. Always is. Go listen to that. And if you want to find me, I'm at Sunhat Zhenya on Twitter. And I think that's everything. So, JB, thanks again so much for coming on.
Thank you.
But until next time, I'm Sara.
I'm JB.
And remember...
You can find a fucked up guy anywhere.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.